be, yeah.
Because you can't do the other way.
Yeah.
That's what I thought, because this is what was the hardest thing for me.
So this is what's going to be the most, like, the hardest thing and the biggest learning curve is this type of busing, right? So you're trying to get this to their ears, right? Right now, what do we have it sent to? You have it just sent to stereo, right? That's why they're getting it, we're getting it here, right? So the next thing we need to do, so you got to think of it like this. We need to send it to an empty room, right? And that empty room is going to be our bus, right? So you're going to go here. You see where it says drums here?
Yep.
You're going to go under it.
How are those two things already there?
What?
Bluebird and stereo out, these two channels.
Because those are the channels for that, right?
What are you talking about?
Like, how did you even get these two things right here?
They're there already.
Actually, let me show you. Watch.
them.
Yeah.
If you click on anything
It pops up.
and you go under this eye, it's going to pop up, right? And it's going to pop up your channel, right?
Okay.
If you go under this, you have your acoustic.
Got it. If you hit
So
I.
yeah, so if I go under this Bluebird,
The eye's usually pre-selected, but if
So-
it ever isn't.
so now this is my channel strip, right?
Yeah.
So if you're looking at this like in the sense of like a
Yes.
analog soundboard, it's pretty. So now you have to send it to, think of it as sending it to a monitor, right? You're let's say we're playing on a Sunday morning at Costa Mesa. We're getting it through the house. Now I need to get it to someone's monitor.
Okay.
Right? Pretty simple. So I'm gonna send it to the monitor. I first have to choose the monitor. So I go to bus, right? You see how I got there?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna send it. You can send it to any of these open ones. So you want to send it to an empty room.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna send it right now. It's gonna go to 14. See how aux2 popped up?
Yep.
Okay. So now I'm gonna relabel this. I'm gonna label this click.
Why can't you use one of the top ones? Because they're already taken?
Yeah, those are already taken. So you want to always go to an empty room, right?
Even though they're labeled? Like, what's in them?
I have no idea, but yeah,
They're filled up.
they're filled up. They're
People
being
probably, like,
used.
make it out in there. I don't want to go in.
Okay, so we have click. But, so this is the part that you guys have to, okay, so we've labeled it. We have an empty room.
Yep.
All right.
Filled it.
So now we haven't filled it yet. Because watch, if I hit it, you see how it's not
Oh, you
getting
just wrote your
anything?
name on it.
I just wrote the name on it. So now,
Turn it on, right?
okay, it's on. So this is what we got to do. We got to make this
We're
art.
gonna-
You get to choose what monitor it
Turn
is.
it up. guys
So
turn
you
the
go to
volume
stereo
up.
out.
Yeah.
Right, this is where you guys got to keep an eye because this is where it gets a little complicated.
Okay.
Go to output,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah.
Where are we sending click right now to?
15, 16.
Okay.
But it's off, so you have to do
So-
17, 18.
On here it tells you. So you see how it says
Oh, yeah.
it says
But it's the real
output
line.
17
Yeah.
and 18, but it tells you the
Gotcha.
right line 15 and 16. Boom. This is now getting sent to 15 and 16. Right? That's muted already. Okay, sweet. So you would think if I had spacebar, you would get signal, right?
No.
Why is that?
Your volume's down.
Because you're not sending any signal into that
Right.
empty room. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
It's a little complicated.
you have to turn up the knob.
So you have to
right?
turn up the knob. But this is the thing is you got to watch out for. Right now it's on post fader.
Pre-fader. Has to be on pre-fader.
It has to be on pre fader. So to get it to pre, you hold, switch to pre.
Right.
So now watch, if I turn this up, it's going to click 15 and 16. I'm getting it on the Avion. Right?
Cool.
If someone goes in there and puts on the headphones, you should be able to hear it.
Extra credit if you bus a drummer this way. No joke. Extra credit if you can.
If you can
remember
send
this
this
and
bus
it.
like I just did it, we'll give you extra credit on the thing.
Which,
Okay.
if your grade is bad, it'll boost it.
So why don't you do it this way?
So it says
Because that's all,
It's not
that's
live.
only from incoming, like
Oh.
from live stuff, you know. So like even okay, so let's say